Knowledge Beckom is a black man from the south side of Chicago, born and raised by James and Cora Beckom. I'm a grandfather, father, son, and brother. Just an inspirational guy that's looking to help everyone that he comes across in his journey. I'll take you back to 8 years of age, because that was a pivotal time for me. At 8 years, I became an entrepreneur. Like many folks, started in the candy business. Right, my father took me to BJ's, which was now Sam's Club. He fronted me. I took those Snickers to school, started selling Snickers, and the money started coming in. Right, went back for a re-up, and I continued to do candy, turned into mixtapes, turned into bootleg movies, turned into everything that I can sell and have value throughout my junior high and my high school years. I really got the bug for entrepreneurship at that time. Went off to college to the University of Illinois down in Champaign, graduated with a degree in business administration, came back to Chicago and started working in technology sales. So once again, that hustle that I had as a young kid now turned into a professional career of selling technology. And so as I continued to hone those skills, that entrepreneurial spirit began to call me back. And at that particular time, I started doing a number of things, whether it was throwing boat parties, to throwing parties at clubs, to setting and starting a magazine called One Experience, which was well before its time. It was the first online video magazine. We did interviews with Styles P, a Kanye before he got on, a Rick Ross before he got on, a John Legend before he got on, and a number of people who are doing it very big today. That particular project helped to get their career started, helped to get my career started. We parlayed that into comedy. I owned a comedy club out in the south suburbs. That time also got connected and met Lil Rel Howery, who's a major Hollywood actor at the time, or Hollywood actor now, but at the time he was an up-and-coming funny person from the west side of Chicago. We were able to come together and we were able to do some major things together. I managed Rel for 8 years, and through that time just helped him to get to the place that he is today, and now he's obviously doing major things. I've continued to help everyone that I can, moving into the financial space now and into real estate, and essentially that's who I am, right at the crux and at the foundation of who I am. It's trying to help whoever it is that I come across to take themselves to the next level with my God-given talents and abilities. It's really interesting, but when I was in high school, I got turned on to the Nation of Islam, and I honestly thought that I was to be the successor of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Now, although I wasn't a Muslim, that was just that was the type of responsibility that I thought that I had gotten from God. And so for me, my why has always been about what can I use that's been given to me to help other folks enhance their life, right? And so I continue that today, and I feel like my job and my responsibility is to, whatever it is that I have, how can I help you better yourself? How can I help you better your family's situation? How can I help you go to the next level? And essentially, I look at that as my calling. And so anybody that I come across, anybody that I touch, I feel that there's something that I have in me that I should be able to deliver and offer to a person to help them go to the next level. And that's what keeps me driving day to day. To me, a king that means you have a heavy responsibility, right? If you think about a king in old times, you are responsible for your people, right? And so a king and me, I think, align perfectly, because that's a responsibility that I think I've always had, is if I come across somebody, if you're in my space, in my circle, I'm gonna do everything that I can to help you become the best you that you can be. And so I think a king is about being responsible, it's about being inspirational, it's about caring, and it's about doing what you can to help other people live a more positive and successful and enjoyable life. My words of wisdom for young kings would be, there's no time like today. The world is wide open today. There's nothing that you can't do. There's nothing that you don't have any excuses to not be all that you can be. There's a website out there called YouTube. It gives you everything. It doesn't matter what you want to do. You can go to YouTube and figure out how to do it. And so the excuses are over. The boxes, tear the sides off the boxes, because everything that you want to be, if you apply yourself and you're willing to commit and invest the time, you can be whoever it is that you want to be. And so go ahead and take advantage of the time that we're living in today. I am Knowledge Beckom. I am honored to be receiving the I Am King Award from the Kingmakers Concierge.